everybody, before I get into this video, because I am about to get into some things, go ahead, do me a favor and like this video in advance. Of course, comment if you'd like to at the end of the video, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. I'd love to see you back here. All right, so let's get into this conversation about this picture, okay? A couple days back, of course, New Year's Eve, Meg Thee Stallion was partying with none other than Beyonce, bringing in 2020, right? But Blue Ivy stole the show. Like, with the picture, it was a great picture, it went viral, but Blue Ivy stole the show because everybody was like, oh my goodness, look how grown up she's getting. Remember, we watched Blue from this tiny little baby just grow up before our eyes. And a lot of people were just looking like, oh, look at Blue with her little blowout and everything like that. But that was short-lived because after this began to circulate, Vanity Fair critic K. Austin Collins and Harper's digital editor and journalist Violet Lucca began to exchange comments about this very picture, all right, which received backlash from what they said. Let me go ahead and read it to you. So K. Austin Collins said, I have a feeling the Jay-Z face genes are about to really hit Blue Ivy, and I feel so sorry for her. And then Violet Lucca responded to K. Austin Collins. She said, they haven't already? And then he said, you're right, but she's lucky. If it happens now, she'll definitely grow out of it. Get the ugly duckling phase done early. And then Violet Lucca, she wasn't done yet. She decided to respond to that. She said, or she'll just get plastic surgery at 16, a la Kylie Jenner, and we'll all have to pretend that she always looked that way. I can't allow myself to feel too sorry for the incredibly rich. And so those tweets received a lot of backlash from a lot of people, particularly Black people. And so when people saw that, this woman said, or I don't know if that's a woman. I don't know. Maybe it's a man. I can't believe Blue Ivy's appearance is being discussed again because Jay-Z is her father. Just goes to show how anti-Black people are, because making fun of Jay-Z's appearance pertaining to his features is anti-Black. You know it, and I know it, and it's the truth. And other people start to also like comment and say things. He said, I don't understand this idea of degrading a child like Blue Ivy. Would society already have made it clear they don't care about Black women, attack a young child who's the daughter of two of the biggest artists of all time, early stages of life, carefree, only sick people making fun of her? And then there was this exchange between Violet Lucca, who is, again, she, I believe, is with Harper's magazine. Basically somebody was going back and forth with her, and she said she was trying to basically backtrack. She said, sorry, I was cleaning my apartment while this blew up. Children of famous people ought to be off limits, but time and time again they haven't been. So I said something petty, and now I'm being called a racist, an old, ugly racist. And this woman and Violet Lucca kept having this exchange back and forth about, you know, racism and how racism affects us. Okay. And so after reading this, I kind of went back and forth as to if I was going to say anything or not, or make a video. And I just concluded that I am so sick of us. I am so sick of our fake outrage when it comes to things like this. Because, so these white people say something about Blue Ivy's features, and now all of a sudden everybody want to go off about it. Even though there's been a lot of us who've been ridiculing this baby since she's been in this world about her hair and about her facial features. Do I need to bring up the fact that there was a petition actually started about Blue Ivy's hair, and it was started by Black women, like a Black woman started it, and many Black women signed it? Do we have to go back there? I think we do, because I think that this outrage is ridiculous. It's faux outrage. It is completely hypocritical. You're mad at white folks for saying something that, of course, these people shouldn't have said. But listen, at the end of the day, people are entitled to their opinion, and they are free to express their thoughts. You're just not free from the consequences that come from expressing those thoughts. So I'm assuming that those people from Vanity Fair and Harper's will probably not have a job. All right. I'm just taking a guess that because I'm sure Vanity Fair and Harper's would love to be able to work with Beyonce again, these two people are probably out. All right. That's just the consequence of saying whatever you want to say. But our black people are not absolved from this, because black folks was the main folks making fun of Blue Ivy for years. Remember making fun of her hair? Questioning Beyonce's parenting because Beyonce chose not to slick her baby's hair back with some gel? As if people knew better than her own grandmother, who owned a beauty salon at one point. She was a beautician by trade. That's what she did. Somehow black folks out there in the universe knew better than her own grandmother, who did hair for a living. And now look at Blue Ivy's hair. It's longer than a work Monday. All right. So how dare people even question what this woman did with her child's hair? And now look at her hair now. Look at it now. That was our folks that was making fun of this girl for years and years and years. And now a couple of white folks come along, and now you mad. Now you mad because they're doing it. But it's okay to make fun of black folks' features when you black. Just yesterday, I think it was yesterday, Ari Lennox, one of my favorite singers right now, she responded to a man who is basically insulted her and Tiana Taylor by saying that they look like Rottweilers. He was talking about their facial features, because if you know Ari Lennox, you know she has a broad nose. All right. Tiana Taylor has a broad nose, right? I think she had a nose job, but she still has like a different, she has a broad nose. Just so her facial features, black. She black. Okay. But who are the main ones making fun of these people? It's black people. Black. So who's anti-black? Is it the white folks, or is it just us making fun? How many times have I seen jokes about P's nose from Quality Control? People making fun of this man's nose all the time. People making fun of Jay-Z's nose all the time and his hair. People making fun of Rotimi from Power. Making fun of this man's nose. Every time you turn around, somebody laughing and cracking jokes about this man's nose. We're black. These are black people. And black people are constantly putting down other black people and their features and their facial features. All right. And it don't feel too good when somebody outside of us say something that a lot of folks say all the time about this little girl. But now you want to be offended. Now you're just like, oh my goodness. Oh, how dare you? No. Hypocrites. No. Get off your high horse. You are full of shit. Because any one of these people that ever said anything about this little girl and her hair, said anything about her nose, said anything about her look, and I see people saying stuff like, I've seen it before. Oh, she looked like her daddy. And although I think sometimes people are just making because, sometimes we say that. A lot of times I've always felt like people say it, but not in a positive way when they say stuff like that. Because a lot of people don't find Jay-Z attractive, and that's okay. You don't have to find him attractive. But how many times have we heard people make fun of him, call him a camel, about his nose and his big old lips? How many times have we seen people say stuff like that? All right. Our people. And then again, how many folks was dogging Gabby Douglas and Simone Biles about their hair during the Olympics? How many times did we hear people say, oh, well, how's she going to have her edges looking like that? These girls out here winning gold medal after gold medal after gold medal, and all people could focus on is the fact that their edges weren't laid, that their edges were kinking up because they were sweating, because they were literally flipping around and winning gold medals. All right, bringing home gold medals. But people could care less. All they could care about is the fact that these girls' hair wasn't laid. And so who is anti-black? Is it the white folks? Because we know how white folks feel. I'm more disappointed in our own people and how they have been going after this little girl, going after Blue Ivy for years about her hair, going after her about her facial features. I have seen it all, and I have been disgusted by all of it. But don't you dare get up on your little pedestal and start getting all high and mighty because a white person is saying what a lot of us have been saying for the longest time. It's been trash. It's trashy. It's wrong. It's been wrong. Leave this little girl alone. At the end of the day, this is an innocent little girl, and kids should be off limits. Leave these kids alone. I can see why people don't want to show their kids on these internets. I can see why they keep them under wraps, because people always say dumb shit like this. And it's sad that it comes from us. It comes from our people. All right. I'm tired of seeing people make fun of other people's noses because they just got black noses. We black. And it's just sickening to me. I'm so tired of seeing this kind of stuff from our people. All right. I don't give a damn what these people from Vanity Fair said or these white folks said. I care when it comes from us, because it feels different. It feels very different when it comes from our own people. And I don't know about you, but I hate it. But I ain't about this fake outrage that I'm seeing. Everybody want to be mad now. Get the fuck out of here. I'm just so like, I saw that and I just started chuckling to myself. Like, I know people is not sitting here trying to now all of a sudden be mad when folks have been coming after Blue Ivy for years. This girl, this is a beautiful little girl. Okay? Beautiful little girl. And I'm so glad that, you know, she probably has parents around her and people around her that make her feel beautiful. And I hope that you make your kids feel beautiful. At the end of the day, they are. All right? So anyway, I'm done. I'll see you guys on the next video. Like, comment, and subscribe. Take care.